Hi, in this video, I'll go through the application that I've created and also part of the program inside of it. Firstly, you'll be welcomed to the menu screen. And here is the menu screen. In here, there's three buttons: Diary, Mood, and Stats. And these are the three main functions in the application. So first we'll talk about the Diary button. In here, if you click on the button, it shows you the diary history, and since I don't have anything saved yet, so it won't display anything. So if I go ahead and add the diary, enter title, for example, testing, and if you don't want this diary, you can just click delete and it's gone and it's cancelled. And if you want to go ahead and save it, you can also do that too, like this. And here is the time and the date and the title that it's saved. And if you click on it, you see the content and the details of it. In here, you can edit or delete the note. If you click on edit, you can edit like this. And click on save. And it will be saved. And you can delete the diary by clicking this button. And there you go, it's deleted. Now let's get back to the main screen. In here, if you click the mood button, it brings you to the mood tracker app in the application. In here, you can choose your mood for the day by swiping left or right, like this. Emotions or mood ranging from super happy, happy, normal, sad, and super sad. So if you want to set your mood, you simply just by clicking it. And after that, you can add a little note for it. For example, testing. And if you click on history, it will show, and click on this three little lines, it says testing. It shows your comment for the day. And the color represents the mood, and each mood represents a color likewise. For example, gray represents super sad, red equals to sad. Let me show you. The super sad. Click on here. It goes to red. And normal is light blue. Normal is light blue. And happy is green. And super happy is yellow. Super happy is yellow. And as you can see, the bars changes too if you choose different mood. For example, if you choose super happy, it'll be green. It'll be this long. If you choose super happy, it'll be this long, and so on. And finally, for the mood tracker application, the home button, which brings you back to the main screen. The final function of this application is the stat button. If you click on this, it will show a pie chart of your whole history. In here, it will show how many days you are in what mood. For example, today I chose super happy, and it's displaying super happy. So if I go here and, for example, switch to my mood to just happy, you see the color. You see the color and the mood change to happy. And yeah, this is the final function for my application. Now for the programming perspective, this is how I've implemented the diary part of the application. So firstly, I would make the all the layout required, such as the add diary page, the diary history page, which shows all the diary and how each diary entry should be showed in the diary history page in the recycling field. After you created then all the layouts, it's time to create the it was time to create the diary, the main activity which shows all the diary entries that the user have saved into the diary database, which we will talk about it later. So basically, in here in this diary activity, as you can see, is this page, and it has a recycler field and a button and saying add diary. And basically here is the here just saying putting everything from the database to the recycle field, and the button makes the application goes to a new activity which is called the add diary activity. And as you can see here, this is the add diary activity, where the user can enter the title, the contents of the diary, and in here it was and in here it will also get the current date and time, so that it will save it into the database. And yeah, and in here it also shows the save menu button, save button, and the delete button. And the save button allows the user to save the note, and the delete button allows the user to delete the diary entry. And this is basically telling the application to do that. So after that, you would want to make a diary database which stores all the data, like the title, the contents of the diary, and as well as the date and time too. And yeah, and this is basically my diary database. And here's the name for all the column name, such as the diary's title, the diary's content, the diary's date and diary's time, and also the diary ID, which will be given as a primary key. The diary database, you will want to create an adapter which will bridges the UI and the basically the activity and the data together with the adapter. Personally, I think one of the highlights of this whole application is when I was making the pie chart work here. And making it show here was one of the highlights for this application that I made. And also trying to create the database for the diary and the mood, so that it will show up here, and it will show up in here when I try to add the diary. I think that was quite challenging, and try making it work, and when I finally did it, it was one of the highlight moments in this whole project. future, I would like to improve my application by making it more presentable for its data. For example, I would like to implement something like this, like a calendar style to represent the diary and the mood history. So it doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like a calendar, and you can choose which day to look at, and you can choose which day to edit your mood or your diary on. And this is what I want to implement in the future for this application to help it improve.